I'm Liz from Caravan Guard Insurance. Mice, rats and even squirrels can cause huge amounts of damage to the interiors and exteriors of caravans or motorhomes, particularly in the winter months, if they can find a place to nest and maybe a supply of food. It's not just soft furnishings, bedding and furniture, but plastics, cabling and anything that they can chew through that are prime targets inside a caravan or motorhome. As well as the damage they can cause, there's a health and hygiene issue too. Vermin can carry disease, and if they're using a caravan or motorhome to store food, toilet and sleep in, they can cause nasty odours that linger too. In this video we'll give you some top tips on preventing vermin from getting into your van. Protecting against vermin is far easier than removing them once they're inside the habitation area. So let's get started and explain why vermin like caravans and motorhomes. In the winter it's obvious to see why a rodent would love a caravan. It's warm and dry and full of things to make a comfortable home with a ready supply of food. But it's not just winter that mice in particular can seek refuge in a caravan or motorhome. In summer, especially during harvest, mice, voles and shrews flee fields that are being harvested. In instances where leisure vehicles are stored in country settings like farms or rural storage sites, a quick nip through a hedgerow and some perimeter fencing, and caravans and motorhomes can have some uninvited guests. So what can we do to prevent vermin? Removing food from your caravan or motorhome will eliminate tempting scents that could attract vermin inside. Tinned foods are safe, but dried packet foods such as pasta, cereals, rice and especially pet food should be removed whenever your vehicle is not in use. Also remove any paper such as toilet and kitchen rolls, and make sure you clean your caravan or motorhome, vacuuming any crumbs and paying attention to around the fridge and any dining areas and in between seats. If you're planning on storing your caravan or motorhome for long periods, also remove as much as possible in terms of cushions and soft furnishings, including seat or bed cushions, which could be good nesting materials for mice. Storing at home in the dry is ideal. It's also a good time to get them cleaned and prepared for the next touring season ahead. Definitely remove any bedding and towels. When in storage, close the flaps on wastewater outlets. These may seem too small for a rodent to enter, but you'll be amazed how small rats and mice can make themselves, and these outlets are an ideal entry point. So they don't attract vermin in winter, clean the waste pipes with a detergent to remove any trace of food waste, especially from the kitchen sink outlet. Underneath the caravan and motorhome are a series of vents intended to evacuate gas leaks from the habitation area. These should not be covered over. Instead, use a mesh screen, wire wool or rodent guard to prevent vermin from squeezing through. This will stop the vast majority of break-ins. However, if you do leave items such as food or anything smelling attractive to a rodent, they will persevere. So again, make sure you remove all items that could attract attention. Whether your vehicle is in storage or you're on holiday, make sure you dispose of all rubbish and don't leave bags lying around your leisure vehicle. Also, if you have a dog or a cat with you, try not to leave pet food in bowls on the floor or in the awning. There are many stories of rats eating pet food that's been stored in an awning cabinet or left on the floor. Simply check that everything is cleaned away each night. Consider removing items that might be stored under a caravan or motorhome, such as levelling ramps, steps and chocks. Each of these items could be used as a bit of a step-off point for any determined rodent. It goes without saying that it's a good idea to regularly check up on your caravan or motorhome whilst it's in storage. Check for any signs of nibbles and use your nose to smell any ammonia from drop-ins. Also carry out a visual check of waste outlets, vents and the floor for any signs of damage. So there are our top tips for preventing rodent entry into your caravan or motorhome. But what if you already have an infestation? What can you do? First of all, identify where they're getting in, where they're sleeping, and try to contain them to this area. Fix any damage to the caravan or motorhome that aids their entry. Buy some deterrents such as ultrasonic mouse deterrents and traps and place these near the access point. Try to use humane traps and not poisons. Poisons will kill the rodents, but it's likely they will hide inside the caravan somewhere and decompose, leaving a foul smell inside. Humane traps will keep the captured rodent alive for some time and allow you to remove them and rehome the vermin some miles away from your leisure vehicle. Keep a regular check on your caravan or motorhome, and above all, keep the interior as clean as you possibly can. Remove any drop-ins, damaged parts and disinfect the area. Mice don't seem to like certain scents like mothballs or peppermint oil. So if you want to use this, mix with water and spray around entry points. So there you go, some tips for preventing and tackling vermin in your caravan or motorhome. Do note that claims for damage caused by vermin are not covered by caravan and motorhome insurance policies, so a little prevention can save you a lot of trouble and expense down the road. Please like and share this video, and for more caravanning and motorhoming hints and tips, why not head on over to the Caravan Guard website. Safe travels and thanks for watching.